Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Let's find out who will win the Daybreak Classic. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, and out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's such a fun championship, this one. Love being here for it, and I'm glad you could join us as well. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
He currently is tied for 11th here. The second hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 4 where you can send it, Rich.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Oh, what a putt. Sitting at 1 under after that hole.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The third, Rich, is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here. So anything finding the fairway will leave a second shot of, shortish length to a green that tilts from back to front and again has slopes that run in all different directions away from this green.
Nicely done. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, that was mashed. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Pinehurst number 2, originally designed by the legendary architect Donald Ross and restored recently by Core Crenshaw. And the 5th hole is a real feature, isn't it?
They've done an immaculate job here. Tee shot runs parallel in the opposite direction to the 4th. Fairway does camber from right to left, so a draw more than likely with your second shot, but you don't want to miss this green to the left. There is a massive run out, and that golf ball will keep going and going and going until it's gone.
And that is a wonderful bunker shot. Putting for birdie. And in she goes. That's a good save.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Over to 6 we go, Rich. The first par 3 here at Pinehurst number 2.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. As you begin the 7th hole, a par 4, angles are of the premium.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Now 4 under par. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That one almost went in the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. The 8th hole at Pinehurst number 2 works its way back up the hill.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Oh, well played. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 9th hole at Pinehurst number 2 continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
He's standing over his 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. Over to the 11th tee, where you've really got to be quite accurate off it in this par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. The 12th hole, Rich, stop me if you heard this, the par 4 that ends up with a crowned or domed green.
That's exactly what Pinehurst gives you every single hole, it seems like. A decision must be made off the tee. However, take the driver and hit it past an area or lay it back. However, the 2nd shot is a little bit kinder green, it must be said. Birdie is actually an opportunity.
This one's for birdie. And well holed. Let's move on. He sits in 1st position. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst number 2, Rich. Just another one of these Butte par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow. Hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, 2nd shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
This is looking good. Are we going to see it drop?
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 14th hole ends a strong collection of par 4s. Another accurate tee shot required.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier 2nd shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen. Not as severe on the edges as others.
6 feet remaining to the cup. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, what a shot by our leader. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Well, this player's got some courage. What a time to step up and make back-to-back birdies.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. Oh, that is bombed. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Luke, that one was humongous.
That's a pretty handy shot. That should set up another chance. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The penultimate hole at Pinehurst number 2 is an absolutely delightful par 3 with some wonderful history, Rich.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Good shot there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back-to-back.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.